there, beautiful people, it's me again. So in today's video I'm going to talk about acne. So if you guys don't know, I mentioned in, I can't remember exactly what video it was, but I mentioned that I suffer from back acne. So when I was a teen, I used to suffer from acne on my face and on my chest. Like, it was bad and it was quite embarrassing, but you know, it's part of being a teen. You just go through hormonal changes and all that and stuff like that. So as I started realizing how bad it was getting, I mean, it was like to the point where it was like all on my cheeks, on my forehead. So it was pretty bad, and it was also on my chest as well. So when I would wear shirts or tank tops, you would see like a bunch of bumps all on my chest and everything. So I started doing my own research because, you know, it was bad. I mean, it was very bad. So I started doing my research and I realized that some of the things that I was eating and also drinking was the cause of why my acne started to spread a lot. So I realized that, okay, I need to incorporate some type of wash regimen that can help, you know, to kind of wash away the buildup and dirt that's being built inside of that. But also I need to find out what I'm eating and drinking that is triggering it. So at that time I used to drink Mountain Dew a lot, I used to drink Cheerwine a lot, I used to drink Dr. Pepper a lot, and it was another, I used to drink Pepsi Blue, Code Red, Baja Blast by Mountain Dew. I was a Mountain Dew girl. Like, I used to drink all Mountain Dew drinks. Okay, I realized that, okay, maybe the caffeine or maybe the dark syrup inside of some of the sodas that I was drinking, you know, was the cause of it. And I mean, I used to eat junk food, you know, Chick-fil-A, Cookout, Bojangles, IHOP. You know, I used to eat a lot of fast food growing up as well. I used to stop eating Cookout, Bojangles. You know, as I started drinking less sodas, I realized that, okay, my face is kind of starting to clear up. I still had acne, but it started to clear up more. Like, it started to clear up more on my cheeks or whatnot. So then I started drinking water, but I was still drinking sodas then. So I got so used to drinking water that I started drinking more water. And the more water I drank, the more I liked it. Even to this day, people always ask me why do I drink so much water. It's because I like it. It's really good. It's not only good for you, but it's really good. So I started drinking more water. I was drinking Dasani, I was drinking Aquafina, I was drinking Evian. Eventually, when I was in college, I started drinking Fiji water, Voss water. So I just loved water. And the more water I drank, the more I noticed the difference in my, like right here and also in my chest. So once I started noticing the difference here and on my chest, I was like, well, shoot, if I drink more water, I probably could clear all of this. So I started drinking more water, and I also started using Neutrogena's clear scrub. I mentioned it in my winter skincare video. I'll link it here, but I started using that as well. I also started using Neutrogena's what's it called, deep scrub. It's a bath wash. It's a deep scrub bath wash by Neutrogena. I'll leave it down below as well. So once I started using that on my face and my body, I noticed a tremendous difference. So not only did I cut out the sodas and stuff like that, I started using products that work. I started using Clean and Clear Astringent, and that actually helped a lot. It hurts, you know, I mean, it stings a little bit because it's so strong, but it worked. So once I started noticing those differences, I was like, yo, where has this been all of my life? So to this day, I don't like drinking sodas. Like, it's so weird because, I mean, I can have a Mountain Dew right here. I can have a Cheerwine sitting right there. When I go home to North Carolina, I do give me a little drink, whatever. But guess what? When I come back to Maryland, I have a pimple. So, it, you know, it's not over. It's not over. Okay, so as I suffered from acne, it caused me to like water a lot. And that's why I like it. I strive to drink 64 ounces a day. It's a struggle because sometimes I can only get 32 in and, you know, maybe 40 here and there. But that is my goal, is to drink 64 ounces every day to make sure that my skin stays clean, it stays clear, and also I stay hydrated. I used to have headaches and migraines, and part of the reason why, not only was it from stress, but it was also from dehydration. I have to drink water because it keeps me hydrated, but also because it's beneficial for my health and my well-being. So once I've noticed a dramatic change in my face and on my chest, then I turned around and there they are. So it's like they all went from shoo, bow. When you're taking a shower and stuff like that, you know, you're scrubbing. So unless you have a mirror or you're like, you know, lotioning yourself in a mirror, that's when you really notice it. I'm not even gonna lie, I usually don't like to wear halters because I have a small chest. I'm part of Team Itty Bitty Committee, so nothing pops up here. So I'm like, what's the point of me wearing halter tops? But I like the style of it, so that's why I wear it. So one day I decided to wear a halter top shirt, and I was trying to lotion my back, and I was doing it in the mirror, and when I looked, I was like, oh my god. It's like they all just said, oh, we're not going anywhere. Bow, bow, bow. So they're all back there or whatever. So now I have back acne, and I mean, I've tried everything. Like, I mean, I still drink a lot of water to this day. I've used the Neutrogena deep scrub bath wash that I've been using for a while, and nothing happened. So I'm just like, yo, what happened? It worked for this and this, but not for this. So what I have been using is, so I've been using African black soap. I was using it before, but I kind of stopped. I don't really know why I stopped, but I stopped using it for a while. And you know, it helped out at first, I can say that, to remove some of the acne scars from like the bottom of my back, but at the top, I don't know what was going on. It was still acne there. So I said, okay, I need to get back to using it. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't use it consistently like I should, because sometimes I use my Bath and Body Works, especially when I want to smell good coming out the shower, or when I travel. I don't like to carry because it's so big and it doesn't fit in that soap container that, you know, comes from Target or Walmart. I usually carry my travel size soap wash or whatever. When I'm out of town, I'm using that, so when I come back, I'm back to using it again. But I can say that it does work if I stick with it. So what it is, it helps with acne, it helps with dry skin and all that. I will leave it linked down below, so if you want to see the benefits of African black soap, you could try it out. Also, when I did realize, you know, all that back acne in the back, I used apple cider vinegar. So all you do is put it on a cotton ball and, you know, just tap it on your back, and you know, it doesn't clear instantly, but it does kind of reduce the amount of scars and, you know, blackheads and stuff like that that you have back there. I want to try the Astringent on my back, but like I said, I've used apple cider vinegar, which, you know, makes me forget to use this. But I want to try this time around, because I said this year, you know, I don't like to show too much skin, but you know, when it comes to halter tops or, you know, strapless dresses, you know, when I'm turning around, it's like, dang girl, you spotty back there. And I don't want that. So my goal this year is to take better care of that, because obviously it can be removed. It's just that I need to make sure that I'm using the right products, so that way they can go away faster. And I need to be more consistent with using that black soap, because when I started using it, it actually helped out. It didn't all go away, but it helped out. So if I can do that consistently every day, then maybe I'll see better and clearer results. So I'm doing this video so I can journey it with you. So I'm going to show you my back acne. You know, hopefully I can show you without showing, you know, the little itty bitties or whatever. And we're going to go on this journey together, and we're going to try to tell the difference. So you'll see it now, and then like maybe next month I'll do a follow-up, and then next month do follow-up, and then next month do a follow-up, until I meet a clear goal. Get it? So if you experience back acne like I do, what are some of your regimens? What do you do? What has helped? Can you share the secrets? Can you let a girl know? What is it? Please tell me. I mean, could it be the lotions that I'm using? I mean, like I said, I'm drinking water, you know, everything. Like, what is it? So let me know down below if you suffer from the same thing, or if you've had this struggle in the past, or you're struggling with that right now. All right, so let's see the back. Okay, so you see how it's like all on my shoulders and stuff. Years ago, I would have been ashamed to show that, but because it's a flaw that I'm accepting of, because a lot of people, you know, some people have face acne, some people have body acne, I have back acne. So, you know, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's life, and you know, it happens to the best of us. No matter how good of care you take of your body, it just happens. So I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to figure out ways to get rid of it. And luckily, you know, it's not my face. Like I said, all that on my back used to be on my face and on my chest. It was quite an embarrassment back in the day, but because my regimen, it helped me. So that's why now I'm comfortable, you know, on camera with no makeup, or you know, I'm comfortable in my own skin without makeup, because I know how bad my acne was back in the day and how much it's healed over the years. But now my back, like I said, when I wear certain clothes, is there, and it's kind of embarrassing. So we're gonna work on that. All right, so if you've experienced this problem, let me know down below, and let's chit chat down below. So thank you all so much for watching, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my vlogging channel, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.